Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Trickett, and I hope everyone is doing well. And it is Super Saturday, guys. Yes, absolutely. Super Saturday, and I hope everyone out there is doing well today. Hope you're rocking a smile, some good energy, right? And if you're in that low vibration, you need to get up out of that. You need to change those negative thoughts. You need to stop repeating the negative thoughts in your mind because they're only coming to your reality. You got to get rid of everything that's not serving you guys on this Super Saturday, right? Hey guys, check this out. Always choose love over money. Always choose love over money. You have people that marry for love, get themselves in horrible situations, and because it was for, you have people that marry, I said for love, huh? You have people that marry for money. You have people that marry for money, right? And because they marry for money, there's a curse, there's a karma behind that because there's no love. And then depending on how he or she got into that situation, whether the right way or the wrong way or whatever, there's more karma on top of that karma to pay. And then how long you stay in it and all that. And you just dig this spiral hole really fast. But it's like slow burning because it's going to tear you to pieces, falling all the way down. If you marry for money, if you do anything just for the money. If there's an option to where you could choose love, and if the love is missing, but you're like, well, but there's money there, and then you just set yourself up for like the biggest spiral downfall. You just set yourself up for all kinds of karma to come back. And you know what? It'll seem like it's working out, maybe for a short period of time, and then it'll show its true colors. It'll show its true colors, guys, and it'll show that you just made a humongous mistake if you are choosing materialistic things over love. Because love always wins, guys. There's power in love. There's no power in greed, not no positive power. So there's no power in trying to keep up with the Joneses, keep up with your neighbors. None of that. You don't have to envy what anybody has. You can always just go in your mind and meditate on what you want and bring it to you. You don't have to marry someone for money or date someone for money or do any of that type of stuff if there's no love there, because you're only setting yourself up for a downfall. And because you went in it wrong, you're going to come out of it, whatever you got left, because it's going to take a lot out of you, mentally, physically, spiritually, and financially. It's going to wear you down. So I'm just saying, guys, if it's something that you want, if it's something that you're looking for, just use your mind. Just use your mind and trust that the universe heard you. And as long as you don't doubt it, it's on its way. And if you can believe it, if you could just have like a childlike belief and believe it, and then it'll come. But if you have toxic thoughts, if you're in a toxic environment, if you're dealing with toxic people, and then it's going to be extremely challenging for anybody in a negative situation to do what I'm saying to do. It's going to be pretty challenging, but it's not impossible, but it's going to be challenging. And, that'll be up to the individual on how fast they move or how slow they move. Either way, it's going to take their toll. Either way, karma's going to have to, they're going to pay their debt to karma, period, point blank. Nobody gets away. So just to recap real quick, there's no need to have to marry or date somebody for money. Oh, they got money. But then, maybe they're playing on you, guy or girl. You know they're not honest. You know what you're looking for is truly not there. Why would you put yourself in that? The only reason why you would put yourself in a situation like that is only because you don't feel that you can make the money. You don't feel that you can have these material things. Because if it's about money, it's going to be about materialistic things. So you just don't feel that you can have them. Or they're impossible to get, or too hard to get, or whatever the case may be. So, you make a bad decision to marry for money, date for money, whatever. But it's for the money. That's not because of there's some real genuine I love you up in there. There's none of that. It's just like it's all masked by games and, just temporary words to just try to bait you and then hook you and then just use you because it's for the money, right? There's no love. And wherever there's no love at, guys, there's all kinds of confusion, arguing, fighting, court battles, who knows what else. There's thievery. There's all kinds of confusion. People trying to tear down your name. There's all kinds of confusion wherever there's not love. Wherever there's love at, guys, it's going to be more harmonious. The energy is just going to be more playful, more joyful, more, it's just going to be more of what you want to be around because it's going to make you feel good, right? And you don't have to do anything for it. You don't have to put yourself out for it. You don't have to lie to someone for it. You don't have to sow a negative seed and then deal with karma a week later, a year later, 5 years later, whenever it comes back. But you can guarantee it is coming back. And it will always catch you when you least expect it and when you're not ready for it. Oh, I was having the time of my life and then that showed up. Yeah, you forgot about it, huh? Well, hello, I'm here. So sow good seeds, guys, on this Super Saturday. Sow some good seeds. So in your spiritual garden, you'll have all that good karma coming back to you. Whatever good you're doing, just keep doing the good. Whatever it is you want, visualize it. See it. See you have it. See yourself having it already. Spend time every day seeing what it is that you want. Spend time in your mind as if you already have it. If that's not enough, look in the mirror. Look in your eyes, not washing your face and shaving, but look in the mirror and look in your eyes. And talk to they say the eyes are the gateways to your soul. Talk to the God that lives in you. Look in your eyes in the mirror. Tell yourself you love yourself because it's him that's living in you. Tell yourself that you forgive yourself. If you made any mistakes, tell yourself the things that you need to hear to uplift you, to motivate you, to get you to do the right thing. And get out of that negative state. Let me tell you something, guys, real quick. Karma, it will hit everybody. And let me tell you how it works. Say you got yourself in a situation. Say like a third-party situation. Someone cheated. For whatever reason, we're not even going to get into all that. That seems to be going around. So say someone cheated for whatever reason. Okay, and then they didn't make it right. They left wrong. They did it wrong. Man or woman means nothing. Whoever did it. If they didn't make it right, which most people don't, they're like, whatever. They just burn the bridge and keep on going because everybody lies to themselves that the grass is greener on the other side or life will be better on the other side. And for the most part, it's not, because you can just look at the court system and see our high rate of divorce rates that we have, no one's staying together for the most part. So many people are in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, for whatever reasons they come up with. But there's no sticking it out. There's no staying together because of lack of love, trust, and everything else. And if it's a third party situation and you didn't make it right, and then you're in karma. And so this is how this works. Even though you feel you moved on, say like, well, yeah, you know, I did whatever I did, guy or girl, doesn't matter. And you say you moved on, but you didn't close that out right. You didn't give the respect that was due. You didn't bring the proper closure. You didn't do your part on what you was supposed to do, even though you might be the guilty one that ran out on the person and got a third party, brought in somebody from the outside. If you didn't close out what you left right, and then you're in karma. So what'll happen is you're just like in this circle, in a loop, and you're going to just continue to keep living out that negative karma. Negative what? Whatever the punishment is of what you did and you didn't make right, where you thought it'd be over in a week or two, it's just going to keep going. You're like a dog chasing its tail. It's just, when does it stop? When does it get better? Why does my life suck? Why? You know what you did. Karma. Why is things going like this? Karma. When does it get better? When you fix this repetitive, negative, toxic cycle that is just spinning and spinning but going nowhere because you mentally haven't changed and went nowhere. So your karma will be there all the way till they bury you if you let it stay that long. If you don't get a handle on it. And this is a super Saturday, guys. Beautiful weather, a beautiful day. So many things to be happy about. If you woke up today, hey, that's one of them right there. If you have all your limbs and everything working on you, that's another reason right there. So I'm just saying, guys, you can always find something to make yourself feel better about. You know, you got to be your biggest cheerleader these days, because not too many people are into motivating or uplifting or talking well or supporting other people that are just making a move in life. They're not stagnant. They're just moving. So you're going to have to be your biggest cheerleader for the most part, but that's okay, because that's what makes you strong. That's what's going to make you stronger than everyone else that they need to get on the phone. They need somebody. They have the need. So they're always going to stay needy. But for you, you'll be stronger because you'll know how to overcome that, because you've been your biggest cheerleader. So whether you have it, if you get it, great. But if you don't, it won't cripple you. You won't spiral down into some depression. And then you have negative thoughts and it's not working and why is my life like this? And then you just start your karma of all those negative words you're saying or seeds, boop, boop, that you're planting. And when you continue to keep thinking them, now you're watering them. And now all of your what I don't have, what I need, what I'm lacking, what is not working for me, why does my life suck, and all these other negative things you say about yourself, all of those seeds will sprout, and then they will come looking for the one who planted them, which is you, through your thoughts and your negative speech of stress and worry. So you reap what you sow. So that's why you'll never get out of that loop. You'll just continue to keep going around that circle over and over and over and wondering why this month ain't no better than the next month. This year isn't no better than the next year. And why are the last 5 years, 10 years are just all the same? It doesn't get better. It's because you are living in a karmic loop of your negative thoughts, which is creating your negative reality, probably from negative choices, because your thoughts, and then you follow and carry them out. And so, like we were talking about earlier, and then you bring in a third party from the outside, and then that blows up, and now you left something for a third party that didn't work out, that probably did you 1,000 times worse than what you were trying to convince yourself of when you were wherever you were at before, man or woman. It doesn't matter. This isn't to a specific gender. This is just things that are taking place in life, period, that people are dealing with on a whole, period. And they have no idea that their thoughts, they have no idea jumping on the phone and talking to whoever they're talking about this happening, blah, 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 blah. And they're doing this constantly. They have no idea that that's why they're not getting out of it. They have no idea that's why they're not getting better. They have no idea why their days are not happier days. But they got to self-medicate themselves and do whatever else they have to do to try to numb the pain. And then what are you doing to numb the pain? Is that also going to bring back more karma? So now, man or woman, you try to look for someone new, and you're hiding all the negative karma that you have, that you're carrying with you. So now, whoever you end up with, you just brought all your negative karma with you. That ain't a good deal. Mostly if they're not bringing none towards you, man or woman. Doesn't matter. That's why it's so important to close out any negative cycles that you've had. Close them out the right way so you don't have to keep reliving it. Keep reliving those circumstances over and over, and you're trying to move forward, and you can, and you have no idea, and it's all you doing it to yourself. At the end of the day, surprise, surprise. But it's been you the whole time. Your thoughts, your words, your everything. I guarantee you, you weren't scripting. You know, guys, you can write on a piece of paper what you want, what you desire. You can write your day how you wanted it to go. Even if it didn't go that way, you can just write it like you wanted it to go. And I will show you that your days will start to switch to what you're scripting, to what you're writing. But you got to believe what you're writing. It's like a journal. Well, people put in their journals, to them it's real. So you have to believe that it's real. And then what you're writing, will come off of paper and come into this 3D world here, and boop, you got it. You got it on this Super Saturday. So if you are not happy, do some mirror work and talk to yourself. Tell yourself you love yourself, you forgive yourself, forgive others. Make whatever you have to make right, make it right so you can have a wonderful life, an amazing life, because how is someone good going to be sent to you? Who's going to send them? God? So God's going to send a person that's going to do them wrong? He's going to send you a good person? Unless it's just destined that that person has to go through a lesson to make them to be whatever else they're going to be. I mean, I just don't see him just sending you someone good and ready, man or woman, and then you're all jacked up and carrying a big bag of karma with you. Nah, it's not a good deal, guys. So look, you don't have to carry what you don't want. And a lot of us have been carrying stuff that we didn't need to be carrying. So this is what I'm telling you right now. Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go. Let it go when you don't like someone no more. Let it go when you don't like something no more. Let it go when you are fed up and sick and tired of something. I mean, when you're really fed up and sick and tired, you don't put up with it no more. You don't listen to it no more. You don't have no time for it no more. You don't have another story to give to it no more. You don't have any more of your time to invest in something that is not serving you. in the most wonderful way. Because if it's not coming to you like that, and then you're cheating yourself. And apparently you don't know your value. There's low self-esteem. You don't know how much you're worth. So that's sad. That's another sad case, because then that's a person, man or woman, that will always be looking for validation, always be looking for somebody to make them feel a certain way, because once again, they don't know who they are. They lack that inside of them. They don't know. They haven't got that confirmation that they're great, that they're awesome, that they're wonderful, that they are amazing, that God, that the universe is ready and willing to give them nothing but the best all the time. But they got to come up out of that low vibration, because we're living in a world of vibration. And if you're in a low vibration, you're only going to attract people that's in a low vibration. And you don't want to do that. You want to be in a high vibration. Because when you're in a high vibration, you're in a better mood. You're in a more positive mood. You don't have lack and limitation thoughts, but you have positive and victorious thoughts. You have victorious speech. You have positive speech. You have motivating speech. You know you can do it. You're not worrying about anything. So guys, all I want to say is this. It's Super Saturday. And I'm loving it. And I hope you guys are too, because now you know you don't have to stay where you are. Unless you just want to stay. You got the info. You got the info now. Now you know you don't know how to. Now you know if you're in a karmic loop. If you just feel things haven't been getting better. If you just feel like no matter what you do, you're just stuck. It's because of you. You're in that karmic circle. You can't get out of it because you haven't made right what you needed to make right. So God will not allow the universe to have those doors or walls or barriers broke down or doors open for you so you can enter into a new cycle of life. But you stay in this old cycle of life, just constantly spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning and spinning, because maybe you have pride. Maybe you don't want to admit the truth of whatever that truth is. Maybe you you're dealing with a lot of ego, so it's holding you back from doing what's right. I don't know, guys. You know what you're dealing with. You know. I'm just saying, you don't have to put yourself through hell, so to speak, when all you have to do is just change your thoughts, and you'll change your outside reality. Your friends will change. Your companions will change. Everything will start to change because they will no longer vibrate at the same level you're vibrating on. So what does that mean? That means my conversation won't be like your conversation. So I'm not drawing you to me because we have nothing in common. It means one person's going to be talking positive things. Most likely the other person's going to be complaining and telling you all the why they can't and all the negative speech. So it's going to be oil and water. You're not going to mix. And the vibration by itself will separate you, because they can feel your energy and you can feel their energy. And anybody on a high level vibration doesn't want to be around anybody that's in a low energy. Mostly anybody in a low energy that doesn't want to change, or they're taking forever to change. And then you just got to cut ties with that person, because whatever they brought on themselves, they got to live out their own karma. They got to take their own beating, their own spanking, their own punishment, their own whatever it is. They have to go through it. They were big enough to put it out there and put it on somebody else, and they didn't think nothing about it. So guess what? It's their turn, and they got to go through it, and everybody's going to get it. But let me tell you guys something. Let me put a little hope here if it's sounding hopeless. If you were the one that didn't do it, because you know, I can hear people right now going, but I didn't do the wrong. I didn't go get the third party. I didn't do any of that. Okay, no big deal. And then if you stayed your ground, you stood your ground, and you got over the lies, the hurt, the whatever it is that you might have been put through, right or wrong, and you started to show love and not hate, and you started to forgive, even if the person didn't forgive you, you started to forgive. Even if they didn't forgive you, you started to forgive. You're going to get out of that karmic loop. You're going to see that you're not going to have the sufferings that they would have, or the person that doesn't do this, that doesn't make it right. All they're going to do is just stay in a karmic loop. If walking around in a circle is going to bring you progress, just walk around in a circle and tell me how far you got. Because when you stop and look up, you're still going to be in the same exact place. So guys, now you know. The person that didn't do it, all you got to do is forgive the person, continue to do right, and not have any hard feelings. You might be a little sad, sore, whatever, but you get over it. Okay, that's natural. You've been betrayed, so you get over it. Whoever it is that was the victim, you get over it, and then you don't look at yourself as a victim. You say, I learned a lesson, and you find something good out of that lesson that you learned. And if you started loving and forgiving, and then you learned a great lesson, because now you have learned to love those that have done you wrong, which is putting you more into that love of the universe, the same love that God has, the love that most people don't have. And then that's why you will be rewarded by the universe. You will be rewarded with a wonderful gift. And God knows what's best for you. And he knows what you've been asking for and what you've been, dwelling on and whatnot. And so in divine timing, he'll give it to you. And that will just be a gift from God, from the universe, just because you decided to handle this right, even though what was done wrong to you, you decided to handle in a right way. So there's no karma for you. You're just free to go and move on. But for the other person that didn't make it right, they're going to have a lot of misery, a lot of regret, a lot of hard living, a lot of lies told to them, a lot of unfairness done to them. Most likely what they did to you will be done to them. So if they stepped out on you, somebody will not only step out once, but normally in these kind of cases, they're going to be stepped out on like a whole lot of times. Because respect won't be given to someone if they went about things the wrong way. You can't make it what you want because there's laws, there's gravity. Jump off the roof, you're not going to fly. It's gravity, you're going to fall. Plant a negative seed, it's coming back. Karma. I don't care if you got remarried, got a new girl, got a new man, whatever the case may be. It's still going to be karma. And then they're going to be with you to deal with that. And there's another problem on top of that problem. Because now if they didn't know, now you got some explaining to do why you got all this bad luck and bad karma coming your way. So guys, on this Super Saturday, get rid of that junk. You guys are all too amazing to be dealing with some bad karma. You guys are way too amazing to be focused on things that are not working in your life. Focus on what you want. Set the intention. Script it. Write it out. Don't want to script it? Look in the mirror. Tell yourself what you want. Claim what you want. If that's not good enough for you, and then get into meditation, quiet your mind. Because if you don't quiet your mind, if you don't meditate, then how do you get past this? How do you win? How do you get stronger? If you don't say daily affirmations, how do you get stronger? I just want to know how people that don't do this, how do you win? Like, how do you get out of your karmic loop? You probably won't even know you're in one. You know, you probably hear a story like, I don't know, my life has just been messed up for like, I don't know how long. I know, because you have no clue that you're in a karmic loop. And that's why I'm here to tell you. And my name is Trickett. And I think you guys are all amazing. And I salute the greatness and the divinity in all of you. Because whether you know it or not, you guys are amazing. Whether you know it or not, you guys all deserve love. Whether you know it or not, you guys all deserve respect. You guys all deserve to be treated right. Whether you know it or not, you guys are all wonderful and beautiful people from the inside to the outside. And with that being said, I'm out. Peace.